Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone? Long time, my people. Uh, Hope everyone is good. How are we? How is business? How is the market? How is the market? The market is really, really very, very good. I see people are very happy. They are enjoying the market. The market is really treating them very well, like princes and princesses. Eh? People are enjoying the market. However, trade very cautiously. Don't be very greedy. In case we have a market pull down, you won't be in floating loss because this happens all the time. Okay, this happens all the time. I want you to trade like an expert. Trade like a pro. Don't trade like an amateur. People have a problem. Whenever they see that the market is really moving very well, do you know what they do? They trade recklessly. Someone is having $2,000, they put it all in the market. Or the money in fast buying amounts. Take profit 50%. Just because they saw back doing 50%. Who told you even other coins are going to do it today? Trade cautiously. I want you to trade like a professional. Don't put emotions in the market. The market can do whatever it wants. Today, BTC can be at 41,000 and tomorrow it goes back to 25,000. What will you do if you had put all your capital once in the market? Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is good. My name is Kayinda Usaamah once again. I'm very happy to be your trainer today. I am going to be your trainer today. Today we are going to discuss robotic settings. We are going to discuss robotic settings. Someone asked a question in a group, in the Diamonds group. And I was like, I think this is very important in case I teach people how to do it very effectively. Let me tell you, my dear friends, when we are trading, you can operate your robot the way you want. It's just a matter of understanding how the robot works, okay? How the robot works. Let me tell you, someone asked a question that what if I am trading a coin, for example, XRP. His question was, I'm trading XRP, but still I want XRP to give it one shot, but I don't want to get out of my cycle strategy. Are you getting the question? You are trading XRP. It is in cycle. It bought margin calls. But then there is somewhere you have seen an opportunity and you would like your robot to enter a trade in that same time. And then you give it a different take profit. For example, the current price. You want the robot to buy at the current price, but to sell that same coin at a different take profit. For example, from current price, and you want the robot to sell at 5%. How do you do that? That's my training today. I want you people to be experts in how to operate this robot. I want you to be experts. I want you to learn how this works. You get my point? I want you to learn how this works. When you learn how this works, you're going to enjoy it more. You're going to like the business. You're going to do it more effectively. It's going to really give you good money. Look here. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. I'm going to share my screen so that I teach you how this works. Okay. Let me first log in my account. you know, when you learn how to operate your robot, you're going to enjoy it more. Let me tell you, people, you're going to enjoy it, your robot more than anything. Hmm? Okay, the market is really good. The market is really good, you people. Let me tell you. Okay, now let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Today, we're going to discuss about okay, we're going to talk about robotic settings. But let me explain this. Someone asked a question that if I'm trading, cycle, okay? I'm trading cycle. And I'm trading XRP stroke USDT. That's my trade. By the way, this is X. You know my bad handwriting, yeah? I'm trading XRP stroke USDT. I think we have people who are trading this trading cycle. It's moving very slow these days, but it's okay. Bear with it. That's how the market works. That's how the market works. Sometimes the market is slow, sometimes it's very fast. People are seeing Beck today, but Beck was one of the coins. I have a very good friend, he told me last time. There are coins I blacklisted. One of them is Beck. I hate that Beck thing. It is always in the bakery. But today Beck has done 120%. That's how the market is. Today you are seeing XRP. Someday XRP is going to be the big boy over the day. That's how the market is. Let's assume I'm trading XRP. I bought it at 0.7. Let's assume the market dropped. What's the current price of XRP right now? Let me see. Now, current price is 0.63. Now, right now, it's at 0.63. Okay? Now, let's assume your robot has bought all the margin calls, or maybe it has not yet bought all of them. And you are like, now, if the robot buys currently, right now, at 0.63, when it sells, because you had seen that maybe there is a resistance here, rather a support, not resistance, a support. People who attend trading classes, you know what I'm talking about. If you see that if there is support and the market can jump, okay, and the market can jump and it goes to, okay, let's assume the market can jump and it goes to, and it makes 5%. And you want your robot that the margin call it buys at 0.6, it sells it at 5%. It sells it at 5%. Now, how do you want, how can you set? That's going to be our topic, okay, today. Now, how do you set your robot? How do you set your robot in that format? Now, you are already trading this coin, but you are saying if the robot buys current price, currently, let's assume the robot has bought already 8 margin calls. Now, the 9th margin call, it's going to buy it at this price. Now, you want the robot to sell the 9th margin call at 5%. How do you do that? Come to your robot here. Let's assume I'm trading WorldCoin. It has bought 3 margin calls. Okay, mine has bought 3 margin calls. But you must understand that in robotic settings, the first 4 margin calls, the robot sells them at once. First, second, third, fourth. All these are sold at once. They are not sold independently. They are sold at once. From the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, up to infinity, the robot sells them independently. Are you getting the point? Now, let's assume my robot had bought the fifth margin call or the fourth, and I want my robot to buy the fifth margin call, I want my robot to buy the fifth margin call and sell it at 5%. What do? I come here and I tap distributed and take profit allocation. Now, when you tap distributed and take profit allocation, the robot will start from fifth sub position. This is the fifth margin call. You are able to change the take profit of every margin call independently. For example, the fifth margin call, I can say I've given it 5%. The rest will stay at 1.3. I can say that my sixth margin call, these things must be calculative. Don't come and just change things. The best way is to make the take profit of subs very small, 1%, 1.3. Don't put 10. The robot will take time to sell your margin calls. But if you put 1, it will sell consistently. But however, let's get back to our topic. If my goal was that on my fifth margin call, I want my robot to buy this currency at the current price. But if it has bought at the current price, I want it to sell at 5%, that specific margin call, then I save. You know what will happen? The robot will count that the fifth margin call, I'm going to sell it at a different price. It will even show you here on the take profit trigger price. It will change it. Because for the robot, it will do its preset and it will know what it will need to do. You get my point? It will know what it will need to do. It will change the take profit trigger price and put what it wants. Am I communicating to someone? Hope we have learned that one. So you can always change your take profit for the subs anytime you want. Anytime you want. That's what I wanted to teach you today. I've spent almost a full week without coming to teach you here. But today, it's going to be questions and answer session about robotic settings. Okay, if you have a question about robotic setting, what is disturbing you, what do you want to understand more, please come in the chat box and put your question and I answer it. I see a lot of people have joined us. All of you are very welcome. Leaders, all of you are very welcome. This Zoom is recorded on our YouTube channel. It's called Royal Q Robot Game Changers. When you go on our YouTube channel, our training is there. Our training is there. Okay. When you go to our YouTube channel, our training is there. You know, some people don't know our YouTube channel, the team YouTube channel. It's called Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Okay. Then search. When you search, you are going to tap. First of all, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe the channel. Our training is here. Always when you have training, some people can't afford to be on Zoom. The Zoom disturbs them. So what we do, we put these trainings on live. You can come and watch them here. And thank you so much for always following. Now, come in the chat box, put your question. I break it down. What is disturbing you in the robotic settings? Don't ask me things not concerning about the robot. Don't ask me when will Bitcoin hit 69,000 again. No, that's not for today. Ask me anything about the robotic settings. What is disturbing you? What are you curious about the robot? What do you want to learn more about the robot? Please come in the chat, tap down here, tap in your screen, then you tap chat, write the message, the question you want. Okay, now the floor is open. Who has a question? Anyone with a question? Any question about the robotic setting? Come and put it here. Come and put it here. I'm ready to guide you. Wilson is asking, is it possible to run the same coin both in one shot and cycle? For example, have two trades on the same coin, one in cycle and the other one shot. No, unless you do what I told you in the beginning, that I'm having XRP instead of, okay, now let me explain this. Wilson, I'm trading XRP. It's already running in cycle, but I want to buy it again at current price, and I sell at 3%. You count how many margin calls has the robot. Let's do it live. For example, you are trading XRP. Okay, trading Worldcoin. For example, it has bought 3 margin calls. However, they must be more than 4, so that you can do what I'm teaching you. For example, it has bought 4 margin calls. You can always look up here. It shows you number of margin calls. For example, there are 4. So that means the next margin call is the 5th margin call. So you come, now you want to put it, for example, you want to act as if you are putting Worldcoin in a one shot. You want to eat quick money. So what you do, you come here in the margin configuration. You know that the robot, the next buy is the 5th margin call. You want to buy it at current price. So you give it 0.3%. Okay? How much do you want the robot to inject in that trade? Times. You must know what is your first buying amount. If it was 20, the first buying amount is $20. The question is, in this trade, how much money do you want to put in? For example, $100. So what you do, you say 5 times. Then you save. Then you come to distributed and take profit. You are like, the 5th margin call, I want it to be at 3%. Then you confirm. And then you scroll down and save. The robot will do it very well. The 0.3, the robot is going to buy it and put you $100, and then it sells at 3%. Very well, without any hassle. Otherwise, you can't have a trade in one shot, and then you come and put it again and put it in cycle. No way. Unless you are trading 2 types of trades. You are trading XRP, for example, in USDT, and then you are trading XRP stock BTC. Maybe there you can do it. Okay? Hope I've answered you, my brother. Wilson. Fiona is asking, if I have like $500, does it mean that the first 4 margin calls must give the same margin call row? Then if I put my first buying amount as 100, does it mean that it will use the $400 as all together, or it will divide the 100 by 4? Thanks. Fiona is asking, for example, my capital is $500. Does it mean that the first 4 margin calls, I must give them the same drop? No, it's not. What you have calculated, it's what you do. The robot is free. That's why it is editable. You can even put 10%. You can even put 1%. You can even put 3. The question is, what's your calculation? What's your budget? What's your plan? But for me, this is the format I use. If I have $500, this is how I do it. I get $500. I deduct $100. I stay with the 400. That $100 is going to be put in the market on the first margin call. Now, the $400, the remaining, what I do, I divide it by 15, for example. Or I can say I divide it by 20 margin calls. 20 margin calls. That means every drop is going to use $20. So if I'm setting my robot, I give the first buying amount as 20. Now I come on the drop. I be like, for me, when I'm designing my settings, I do a drop of 40%. Then I divide it by the number of margin calls. That means every drop will be 2%. Simple. Every drop will be 2% up to the 20th margin call. Each is buying with the $20. But the first margin call, I have to put in my $100. So you come 100 divided by 20 first buying amount. That means the 5 is the times the robot will use to buy. Are you getting the point? So that means on my first margin call, I put 5 times. The robot is injecting in $100 in that trade. Hope I've answered you, Fiona. You can design the settings as you want, as your plan. What have you planned? Wilson is asking, okay, well explained to my teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We want questions. I want questions here. Fiona, that's how you design settings, okay? That's how you design settings. There are people who want always to trade for margin calls only. Remember the drop 40%. If your drop is below 40%, you are at risk in your trades. Anytime the market can go against you. Okay. Alex is asking, Kylex, thanks for the training. If I have to set my whole position take profit at 3% and the market rises 2%, the robot will not sell because he's asking will the robot sell or it will wait for 3% to execute. Let me draw it here. You have told the robot that buy WorldCoin, sell it at 3%, and the 3% is on this level. Then you buy the coin at this level. The coin moves, it's here, it is 2%. Then the market goes down. The robot will not sell. It didn't hit the target you gave it. You get the point? It didn't hit the target. The robot follow your orders. If you tell it to sell at 3% and the market makes only 2%, it will not sell. It has not hit the target. But this is what the robot does. If the market, this was our 3%, the line, you tell it to sell, you told it to sell at 3%, then the market goes up and hits 3%. The robot will not sell instantly. It will wait in case the market is still moving. That's when you find, you told your robot to sell at 3% and you find it selling at 5%. That one, it can do it. But it cannot sell under the order. Never. Have I answered you, my friend, Alex? The robot follows your order. Then it's what's wrong. You enter as you get out. What's wrong with the room? Is the class disturbing you, bro? Yeah, I'm seeing Dennis entering the class and then he goes out. Okay. Kaisers. Okay, yes, please. Thanks. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So the robot follows your orders, you people. That's why when you are putting your order, I found someone. They put their take profit at 150%. When will the robot hit that target? People get motivation from these screenshots they see in the group. Someone sharing they are trading Sol and it's in 130%. Do you know when they entered it? Do you know? You might find that person entering that trade in the beginning of the year. Why would you keep a coin for a full year? For what? For what? For sure. Someone who has been taking 2%, they make more money than you. 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. The market comes down, they buy. The market goes down, they sell. The market goes down, it buys. The market goes down, goes up, it sells. But for you are waiting for a take profit, a bigger one. The robot follows your orders. If you tell your robot that you sell at 150%, if the market makes 130 and it goes back, it will not sell. It's you who gave it the order. This is a machine. It's like a car. A car will not advise you that, please, this road is slippery, don't run very fast. It will follow your order. If you step on the accelerator, it will run very fast. I need questions in the chat box. Unless I'm with the people who understood how the robots are making money, they are making it crazily. Otherwise, I need questions. Today is a questions and answer. What question do you have about this business which you want to learn today? Come in the chat box, put in your question, I answer you. Okay? Our goal is by the time the bull run hits, we want to make sure that every one of us has understood how the robot works. That's our goal. If we hit it, it will be very successful. It will be very successful action to us as a team and a group. We want to make sure that every one of us learns how this business works. Any questions? Any questions? Put it in the chat box. so that you understand how it works. My goodness, today the market is really very, very beautiful. Look at the market. Oh my goodness. I pity people who quit this business. You know, there are people who get angry. They go in floating loss for 3 months, they get angry, they quit the business. I have a lady I talked to, she told me, the business because why? Auntie, I have coins, they are never selling, they are negative. I'm like, okay, show me. She had put coins with less capital. She was only 1 million shillings, but she has over 10 coins. Cutting clutched again and floating loss. And then they get angry, they quit the business, not knowing that if you learn and understand how this business works, you make it more. Please, people, learn how your business works. People are farmers out there. They are learning their businesses. People are merchants. People are doing different stuff. They take time to learn their business. Why don't we learn ours? If we learn our business, it will always be very easy to us and our groups. Okay. We are remaining with only a few minutes. I'm seeing no questions. I'm seeing no questions. I need questions, people. If you have a question, drop it in the chat box and I answer you. In case you have any question about your robot, if you have any question, please drop it in the chat box and I help you to answer it. Yes, thank you so much for attending these Zooms. For the past week, we are very sorry. Our Zooms have been jumpy, but we are going to make sure that we make it very solid and very consistent. Bear with us, leaders. Everything is going to be okay. Yes, for the whole of this week, we are going to make sure that everything, you get trainings in time. We have an afternoon training. We have a night training, and our team building training is restarting again today with me, myself. I've been off for some good days since Thursday, but right now I'm back home and I'm settled. That's what happens when I leave my coin on sub-bin mode. By the way, I want you to learn how sub-bin modes works, leaders. Sub-bin is this. I am trading WorldCoin. I bought it here. This was the buying line. Then the market starts to move down. So as the market is moving down, the robot is buying margin calls. You see, those are the margin calls. Now it is selling some of these margin calls from the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. It is selling them independently. But you know what's up? This is what happens. The robot will not show you profits until until the market has bounced back and sold your coin. That's when it will show you the profits. So, and then another thing, whenever it sells, it makes sure that it decreases the negative of your coin. So it uses your profits to make sure that it pulls the negative of your coin so that you get away of the market very fast and soon. However, for me, with my experience, sub-bin real time is a better trading mode. Okay? Sub-bin real time and wall warehouse are the best trading strategies. Yes. Wall warehouse brings more profits because the coin is buying at different levels, just like you see here. But it never sells anything until the market goes up back, and then it sells at once. So that means this kind of strategy mode, it brings more profits. Okay. You get my point? I'm waiting for questions. People who have questions about the robot, how it works, what do you want to learn more? What don't you understand about it? Put your question. I'm ready to answer. Otherwise, thank you so much, leaders, for attending always. We are always going to make sure that our trainings are short and precise. We no longer want these long trainings, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. Even me myself, I never concentrated in a class for 2 hours. Never, ever, ever. I know that when you learn small, you learn very, very fast and you learn a serious stuff. We want to come here, but whenever we learn something good. Okay, and we learn it very well. Any questions? Any questions? I see no more questions. Thank you so much for attending, leaders. Let's go in the market. Let's enjoy it. My best strategy in trading. It is cycle. People who are in cycle, you see what is going on in the market. You are enjoying it. Actually, you are receiving a lot of messages from the robot. Hey, the platform balance is insufficient. Please recharge in time. Cycle. I always tell people that in the next bull run, we are going to be trading in cycle only. Your job right now, it should be looking for capital. Go and look for capital. Sell your stuff, look for money, sell all unimportant stuff. You get the point? So those things you are not using, but they are holding your money. Come and get stuff. Never accept to enter the bull run with $100 as your trading capital. Oh my God. You will tell stories in the next coming bear market. The bear market might happen in the 2026. You'll be the one telling stories. You know what's up? I saw Bitcoin hitting $150,000, but I entered the market when Bitcoin was at only $27,000. Do you know what's up? I saw this coin going up to 150,000. Other coins hitting it. People made money in SHIB. People made money in Solana. Oh my goodness, crypto is real because you failed to look for money. You go out and look for money. We need serious capital in business. Don't trade with the funny stuff. Funny money. $100, $20, $50. Let's go and look for real capital. 1,000 plus, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000. You are going to enjoy the market more than anybody else. Don't accept to trade with small money in the coming bull run. Mogerapo, thank you so much. Psycho. By the way, this is my strategy. Let me share it with you. My strategy is this. Trade cycle, multiple coins. Let me give you this plan. You're going to enjoy this business more than anybody else. You are trading XRP. You are trading LTC. You're trading WLD. You're trading CFX. You are trading Kava. You are trading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are trading BCH. You are trading Sol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want a list of 10. You are trading. We have CFX. We are trading NEO. These are Chinese coins. They are going to make it in the bull run. Those are what? Those are 9. Are they 9 or 8? 3, 6, 7, 8. We are remaining with 2. We have BCH. We have list here. Okay. We have new. Okay, let me stop with the 8. For example, you have these coins, 8 coins. But the list should be 10. Okay? 8 coins. Imagine if you have these coins and each of it you have given it a budget of $500. $500, let's assume. So 500 times 8, that's $4,000, right? Now each coin has a number of 20 margin calls, and you put all of them inside. You will make money every day. Your job will be just to check revenue details and to check the asset to see the fuel. You choose these super 8 coins, these super 10 coins. We actually want to make these coins 20 numbers. We're going to make a list of 20. We are still doing research. 20 coins. We follow the news, how these projects are going to, for example, a project like Solana. Let me talk about Solana. Solana is one of the massive coins which are going to make it in the next bull run. People who have been trading with me, how much was Solana in the beginning of this year? Did you know that Solana almost hit, was it $8? Solana was almost at 8. But you know what's up? Today Solana is above $50. And it's going back. Solana was at $260 in the last bull run. It's going back here. So if you're trading Solana in cycle, you are safe. You're going to enjoy it. As long as you have margin calls covering at least 40%, your trades are secure and you're going to make crazy money. We're going to make a list of 20 coins. Your job is to look for capital. You can look for money, people. Look for money. Trading business anywhere in the world. Trading means capital. Get the point? People enter trading and they have funny excuses. I don't have money. You never bring that an excuse in trading businesses. Who trades without money? Is that trading? Go and look for money. People going abroad in diaspora to work and look for capital in very tough situations, tough environments, but they're looking for capital. Come back in Uganda and do businesses. They're looking for capital. Capital means money. So in anywhere you want to join a trading business, that means you need capital. The moment you get capital, you're going to make crazy money. You look for ways of getting capital. There are 2 ways of getting capital. First of all, use other people's money. Use other people's money. That's trick number 1 in looking for capital. Let me meet someone. I'm showing you ways of looking for capital. If I'm starting a business and I don't have money, but I have the experience, I have the expertise, I have the knowledge, but I don't have cash, liquid cash, what do? I look out for people who can give me money. Either partner with them, I look for someone who has good money. I tell them, you know what's up? I have a very good project I want to start. I have the experience. I have everything. I'm just needing money. And we partner together and we share profits. How much do you need? I need 30M. And that money is going to come from you. We're going to partner. This company is going to be for us together. This person will give me money. We are sharing. He has cash. I have knowledge. Reiki gives you such an opportunity to bargain with the other people who have cash. Look out for people who have cash. You have your friend is a Sudanese. Have you ever sat with them and explained this stuff to them? Hello, how are you? But the last time you told me you want to invest, I have a very good project. And this kind, it's trading business, that it's secure. We are using technology. Have you heard about artificial intelligence? There is an artificial intelligence software we're investing in, and it's giving us profits every single day. If you have good capital, it can make money for us. What do I need? You need a Binance account. Let's register it here. How much can we put in this business? We can put over 20,000. We can make us good money. Look out for people who have money. If someone invests $20,000 in this business and they make just 10%, they are making $2,000 a month. The robot is charging them $100 a month. And the robot has to give you 20% of this money. How much is that? That means it is giving you $100 every month. From one trader, you're making $100 a month. What if they are 10? That's what looking for partnership means. So if you have if you have 10 of these guys trading, that means every month you'll be making $1,000. With 1,000, I'm pretty sure in the following time, you'll be having good capital also to trade. The bull run will find you with $5,000 on your trading account. So you have used this strategy of use other people's money as capital very well and effective. Second, loan. Borrow money. People fear to borrow. People fear that. Look out for money no matter what. Go and look for debts. That's when we are going to grow. If you can't build a team, you don't have assets to sell, get a loan. Fall in a debt. Look for capital. If you buy a robot and you give it small money for trading, it will not make good profits for you. And the days are counting. The robot has only 12 months working for you. Did you know that you can reach a following year and you renew the robot when it has not made even $100 for you? You didn't have capital. You know, some people are funny. They tell you, why would I renew this robot? It has made me only $80. It has not even made the money I paid it. You ask them, how much was your capital? They're like, okay, $20. Like, get serious. You started a business with only 70,000 Ghanaian shillings, and you want it to pay you a lot of money in a year? Oziju. Fall in a debt. Look out for money. For me, when I was starting Royal Q, I started it with borrowed money. I borrowed from my brother. Called him, told him, you know what's up? I need 600,000. There is a deal I want to close, and next week I'm going to give you that money. It was like, I don't have that money, but let me look out for 100. Look for balance. He sent 400, and that was the money I was looking for. By then, the robot was $100 to activate. I activated. I started right out. I made sure by the following week I have this guy's money. Debt. A debt is good. Why? First of all, it puts you on pressure to work because you have to pay someone's money back. No rich man grows without debts. And rich people have it as a tendency. Even if they have liquid cash in the bank, they still look out for a loan. They fall in another debt because this gives them power to work more and pay it. People in Royalty don't want that. They stay with their funny capital and they want a lot of profits. How are you going to get it? We have to change that mentality. Second, use your assets to get capital. Someone who has assets, it is easy for them to get a loan, to get a debt, to fall in a debt. It's very easy for them. If I have land, it's very easy for me to get money somewhere, liquid cash. I use it for trading. I have something to show. Use your assets. There are things you're not using. Why do you have a very big TV at home when you are poor? The TV you're having in the room is worth 2.5 million. Hey, go and get cash. Do you know how many TV you are going to buy in the bull run? People are very funny. They don't have money, they have assets. Someone has a bicycle, 5 of them, they're at home seated. Sell those stuff. Look for money. You know what's up? We are working on we are building a business. You know, there was a question in the media. It was a very stupid question, but they needed opinions of the public. They were asking, if you make money, what is the first? Building a business or building a home? Don't you think that's a stupid question? Building a home or building a? People were like, build a home, because businesses are not trusted. They kill money. Others were like, hey, no, build a business, because when you have a business, you can build a home. I was like, you, oh my goodness, Ugandans. Ugandans, when are we growing up? Who told them that every business collapses? Who told them that every business collapses? A business builds your life. It pays your bills. It buys you a house. It buys you a car. It takes your children to school. But a home is a liability. You take care of it every day. You are spending money on your home. You are buying electricity. You are paying for water. You are leaving money home to cater off these guys sleeping in that house. A business gives you money. A home takes your money. Same thing I'm telling you about assets. Some people have assets which are not bringing money, but they are taking money. Sell off that stuff. Look for capital, build a business. The robot you are having, for you are taking it for granted, but people are giving it serious cash and they are yielding serious profits. There is a screenshot we posted in a group. Someone had put in a trade, only in a trade, $200,000. Just a trade like this. People are taking this as serious. Others are taking it as a joke. They are treating it as other applications they invested in, return on investment apps, and they closed and they took their money. People still have that mentality in this business. This is totally different. At the end of the day, for me, my message is look for capital. Good capital. Don't trade with funny money. Some people's business has the same capital as a lady standing alongside the road roasting maize. Her capital is yours. You are making the same profits. You just imagine someone who's roasting maize alongside the road. How much money do you think they make in a day? Is that what you want to make? You look at your expenses. If you're really treating this as a business, is that what you want to make? And people are funny. They're trading with the same capital as that lady, but they want bigger profits more than her. That will never happen. If you're trading with $20 only as your trading capital, expect the robot making for you 200 shillings in a day. Don't cry when it makes it, even zero sometimes. 500 shillings, 1,000 shillings. Some days it makes 10,000, then it goes back. Because you're having little money, funny money by the way. These are funny capitals. For me, I always tell people that if you start the business with such amount of capital, this is just money for testing the system, not trading capital. I always tell it point blank. You are testing the system with this amount. This is not trading capital. Okay? You are just learning. So thank you so much, leaders, for following my training. Let's look for money. The market is good. The bull run has started. Let's not play with this very beautiful opportunity. Okay? Let's not play with it. It's going to give us a lot of money. Brian is asking, okay, Kai was saying Alpine. Yes, Alpine is also good. Put it on the list. Brian Orishaba, talk about SHIB. SHIB is a coin. It's a very good one. But SHIB is not yet moving very well. I don't like it. The way it moves, it's very slow coin. Thank you so much for attending. Have a great time. See you at the top.